Hi, my name is Paul Wallace. I'm with Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds in Petaluma, California, and we're here today with Elijah at Tara Firma Farms, which is located on the outskirts of Petaluma. Today, Elijah is going to talk to us about kale, Russian Red Kale. Hi, Elijah.
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you too.
Yeah. So as you are told, I'm Elijah, and I'm in charge of the farming activity in the Tara Firma Farms. And today I'm going to talk about the Russian kale. So, when we talk about the kale, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about putting the seeds into the soil. And right now we are using the flats. So, we have two ways of planting the kales. One is broadcasting, another one is line planting. So broadcasting is just where you spread the seeds on top of the soil, and the seeds are covered according to the size. If you are planting a small seed, you need not to cover too much with soil, because the more soil you put, the longer time they will take to sprout. Some of them it will be hard to break out. So it depends with the seed. If the seed is small, give it less. If the seed is small, give it less soil. So what we are going to do is, I'm going to to put the seeds into the soil, and I'm going to use the broadcasting way. So this is how we do it. You just spread it. Then you cover it with a little soil. So I'm going to water my bed, my flat. I've already flooded it with the seeds. So you just water it evenly, make sure all sides get enough water. So now we have planted our kale. So we want to do what we call breaking off. This is where now, assume you have the bed which has more kale. So the next thing you do, you take it to the next bed so that the rest have enough room to get nutrients. Because if you have too much on one flat, they will reach a time now they will start to get food from the soil. So with that competition, some of the seeds will be less fortunate to get more nutrients. So what you need to do is reduce the population and transfer to the next flat. The first thing you need to do is look at the roots. Make sure the kale you get, it has all the roots, because these are the ones going down in the soil to get more energy, more nutrient for the kale to use for crop. So make sure it has the roots. So when you put them in the next flat, you just make a small hole and put them in. So I usually use the diagonal offset. They offset so that each one has enough space to get the nutrients. It's ready to be transplanted. Once you seed it, within 3 to 4 months, 4 weeks, it's okay to be transplanted. So you just keep an eye. Most of the time you need to make sure when the first 3 true leaves appears, that's the right time to do the transplant. I'm going to do the transplanting. And right now we are using the drip lines. So it will be, we want to water the area. Drip lines, they make the soil soak slowly, so at the end we'll have enough water inside, because our bed has been prepared in such a way it can conserve a lot of moisture. So it is just easy to transplant your crops. So transplanting the crop, especially when we are doing the kale or any other crop, it depends with the size of the plant and the type of the plant. So our kale is long enough to make a very big hole where all the roots needs to go in. Make sure the taproot, the longer root, it's all the way down. Don't bend it. If you bend it, it will slow down the growth rate. So I'm transplanting the kale. And as I said, we are doing the diagonal offset. And the kale, mostly we transplant it at an interval of 30 centimeters. Or 12 inches apart. After transplanting, you come after one day and see how they are doing. So like the following day, if you come and see most of them they are up, it will, those ones they will survive. The ones that are still down, you can do the capping or keep an eye on them. So give them like 3 days. If they don't pick up, you have to plant another. You have to cap that area and plant another kale.